What if the truth about space exploration has been hidden from us all along? Picture this: a shadowy room filled with classified documents, grainy images of strange objects in the sky, and whispers of secrets too big to reveal. For decades, NASA has been at the center of some of the most intriguing mysteries and controversies in history. From missing moon landing tapes to unexplained sightings by astronauts, the agency has faced countless accusations of covering up the truth. But what if these aren't just wild conspiracy theories? What if there's more to the story than we've been told? In this video, we're diving deep into 25 times NASA allegedly tried to hide something from the public. From the infamous Apollo 11 moon landing hoax claims to the mysterious Black Knight satellite, we'll explore the evidence, the theories, and the questions that still linger. So buckle up and get ready to uncover the secrets that might just change the way you see space exploration forever. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you might find yourself wondering, what else is NASA keeping from us? Now turning to one of the most debated moments in space exploration history, the Apollo 11 moon landing. On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin became the first humans to set foot on the moon, a moment celebrated worldwide. But almost immediately, conspiracy theories began to swirl. Some claimed the entire event was staged, pointing to supposed inconsistencies in the footage. For instance, skeptics questioned why the American flag appeared to wave in the vacuum of space, or why no stars were visible in the photographs. Others argued that the lighting in the images looked artificial, as if it were created in a studio. NASA has addressed these claims repeatedly, explaining that the flag's movement was due to the astronauts adjusting it, causing it to ripple momentarily. As for the missing stars, the cameras were set to capture the bright lunar surface, making the stars too faint to appear. The lighting, they clarified, was a result of the sun's reflection off the moon's surface, not studio lights. Despite these explanations, the theories persist, fueled by a mix of skepticism and fascination. What makes this story so compelling is the tension between undeniable achievement and lingering doubt. While the evidence overwhelmingly supports the moon landing's authenticity, the questions raised by skeptics keep the conversation alive. Could there be more to the story, or is this simply a case of human curiosity, seeking mysteries where none exist? As we move forward, this balance between fact and speculation will continue to shape how we view not just Apollo 11, but NASA's entire legacy. Now shifting our gaze to another iconic moment in NASA history, the mysterious face on Mars. In 1976, the Viking 1 orbiter captured an image of the Martian surface that sent shockwaves through the public imagination. The photograph appeared to show a massive humanoid face, complete with what looked like eyes, a nose, and a mouth, staring up from the red planet. For many, this was undeniable proof of extraterrestrial life, or at the very least, evidence of an ancient alien civilization. The image sparked a frenzy of speculation, with some claiming it was a deliberate message from intelligent beings, while others saw it as a monument left behind by a long-lost Martian society. NASA, however, was quick to dismiss the idea. Scientists explained that the face was nothing more than a trick of light and shadow, created by the angle of the sun hitting a natural rock formation. They emphasized that the human brain is wired to recognize familiar patterns, a phenomenon known as pareidolia, which is why we often see faces in clouds or shapes in random objects. Despite this explanation, the public's fascination with the face on Mars only grew, fueled by books, documentaries, and even movies that speculated about its origins. Decades later, in the early 2000s, higher resolution images from the Mars Global Surveyor and other missions provided a clearer view of the formation. These new photos revealed that the face was, in fact, just a mesa, a flat-topped hill with no discernible human features. The shadows that once seemed so striking were now clearly seen as natural formations, and the mystery appeared to be solved. Yet, even with this evidence, conspiracy theories persist. Some argue that NASA is hiding the truth, claiming the high-resolution images were altered to downplay the significance of the original photograph. What makes the face on Mars so enduring is the way it taps into our deepest curiosities about the unknown. It's a reminder of how easily our perceptions can be shaped by what we want to see, and how even the most rational explanations can't always quell the human desire for mystery. As we continue to explore Mars and beyond, the face on Mars remains a symbol of the tension between scientific discovery and the allure of the unexplained. Could there still be secrets hidden in the red planet's sands, or is this simply a case of our imagination running wild? The answer, much like the face itself, may lie somewhere in between. Now turning to another puzzling chapter in NASA, a history, we arrive at the mystery of the lost Apollo 11 tapes. These tapes, which recorded the original high-quality footage of the historic 1969 moon landing, vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of questions and conspiracy theories. For years, the public believed that the grainy, low-resolution footage we've all seen was the only record of humanity's first steps on the moon. But what if there was more crystal-clear video that captured every detail of this monumental event? That's exactly what these missing tapes were said to contain. According to NASA, the tapes were part of a larger collection of data recorded during the Apollo missions. At the time, the agency was using magnetic tapes to store information, and these tapes were in high demand for various projects. NASA claims that in the early 1980s, during a routine effort to reuse tapes to save costs, the original Apollo 11 recordings were accidentally erased. This explanation, while plausible, has done little to satisfy skeptics. Many find it hard to believe that such a critical piece of history could simply be lost due to a bureaucratic oversight. In the 2000s, NASA launched a restoration project to recover and enhance the existing footage using modern technology. While this effort produced clearer images, it couldn't fully replicate the quality of the original tapes. This has led some to question whether the tapes were truly lost or if their disappearance was deliberate. Conspiracy theorists argue that the original footage might have contained anomalies or details that NASA didn't want the public to see. Could there have been something on those tapes that challenged the official narrative of the moon landing? Or was this simply a case of human error in an era before digital archiving? The lost Apollo 11 tapes remain a fascinating enigma, blending the lines between fact and speculation. They remind us of the fragility of historical records and the challenges of preserving humanity's greatest achievements. As we continue to explore space, this mystery serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of safeguarding our shared history. What other secrets might be hidden in the archives of space exploration? The answer, much like the tapes themselves, remains just out of reach. Now shifting our focus to the skies above, we delve into the intriguing account of astronaut Gordon Cooper and his alleged encounter with the unknown. During his Mercury mission in 1963, Cooper reported witnessing a mysterious object while orbiting Earth. Describing it as a glowing greenish disk, he claimed it moved in ways that defied conventional explanations. This wasn't just a fleeting observation. Cooper, a seasoned pilot and one of NASA's original astronauts, was known for his precision and credibility. His account raised eyebrows, not just among the public, but within the scientific community as well. What makes this story even more compelling is NASA's response, or lack thereof. Despite Cooper's stature and the gravity of his claim, the agency remained tight-lipped, offering no official explanation or acknowledgement. This silence fueled speculation. Was NASA hiding something? Could Cooper's sighting have been evidence of extraterrestrial activity? Or was it simply a case of misidentification, perhaps a satellite or space debris? The lack of transparency from NASA only deepened the mystery, leaving room for conspiracy theories to flourish. Years later, Cooper continued to stand by his story, even sharing it publicly during interviews and conferences. He expressed frustration with NASA, a reluctance to address the incident, suggesting that the agency might have been more concerned with maintaining its image than exploring the truth. His openness resonated with UFO enthusiasts who saw him as a credible voice in a field often dismissed as pseudoscience. The public's reaction was mixed. Some hailed him as a whistleblower, while others questioned why such a high-profile figure would risk his reputation on what many considered a fringe topic. This incident raises broader questions about secrecy and transparency in space exploration. If someone as respected as Gordon Cooper could be ignored, what does that say about how NASA handles other unexplained phenomena? The UFO sighting by Cooper remains a pivotal moment in the ongoing debate about extraterrestrial life and the role of government agencies in disclosing or concealing such information. As we continue to explore the cosmos, stories like Cooper's remind us that the universe is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. What else might be out there, just beyond our understanding? The answer, much like Cooper's glowing disk, remains tantalizingly out of reach. Now turning to the enigmatic tale of the Black Knight satellite, we enter a realm where myth and mystery collide with science and skepticism. For decades, this alleged alien satellite has captured the imagination of conspiracy theorists and space enthusiasts alike. The story goes that an ancient, otherworldly object has been orbiting Earth for thousands of years, silently observing humanity from the shadows of space. But what is the truth behind this enduring legend, and how has NASA responded to the claims surrounding it? The origins of the Black Knight myth trace back to the late 1950s, when unusual radio signals were reportedly detected by amateur radio operators. These signals were later linked to a mysterious object photographed during early space missions, including the 1960 Mercury missions. The images, often grainy and ambiguous, seemed to show a dark, irregular shape hovering in orbit. To some, this was undeniable proof of extraterrestrial technology, a satellite sent by an advanced civilization to monitor Earth. NASA, however, has offered more grounded explanations. The agency attributes the sightings to space debris, such as discarded thermal blankets or fragments from defunct satellites. In one notable instance, a thermal blanket lost during a spacewalk was misidentified as the Black Knight, fueling the myth further. While these explanations are plausible, they haven't quelled the fervor of those who believe the Black Knight is something far more extraordinary. Conspiracy theories abound, suggesting that NASA is deliberately hiding the truth about the Black Knight. Some claim the agency has access to advanced alien technology recovered from the satellite, while others argue that its existence challenges our understanding of history and extraterrestrial life. The lack of definitive answers from NASA has only deepened the intrigue, leaving the Black Knight as a symbol of humanity's fascination with the unknown. What makes the Black Knight so compelling is its ability to blur the line between fact and fiction. Even as NASA provides rational explanations, the allure of an ancient alien satellite orbiting Earth continues to captivate the public imagination. Whether it's a piece of space debris or something more profound, the Black Knight remains a testament to our enduring curiosity about the cosmos and the mysteries it holds. As we gaze upward, we're left to wonder what other secrets might be hidden in the vast expanse of space, waiting to be uncovered. Now shifting our gaze to the red planet, we delve into the curious case of the Mars anomalies, strange objects captured in photographs that have sparked endless debate and speculation. Among the most famous are the so-called Mars rat and the pyramid, images that have fueled theories of hidden life or even ancient civilizations on Mars. But what do these anomalies really represent, and how has NASA addressed the claims surrounding them? The Mars rat first gained attention in 2013 when a photograph taken by the Curiosity rover appeared to show a small, rodent-like creature perched on a rock. The image, magnified and scrutinized by enthusiasts, seemed to reveal fur, ears, and even a tail. For many, this was undeniable proof of life on Mars. However, NASA scientists quickly stepped in to explain the phenomenon as a classic case of pareidolia, the human tendency to see familiar shapes in random patterns. In this case, the rat was likely just a peculiarly shaped rock, its resemblance to a rodent purely coincidental. Similarly, the Mars pyramid has been a source of fascination. Photographed by the same rover, this object appeared to have a strikingly geometric shape, leading some to suggest it was evidence of an ancient Martian civilization. Once again, NASA pointed to natural geological processes as the explanation. The pyramid-like structure, they argued, was the result of wind erosion and the fracturing of rocks over millions of years. While the shape is undeniably intriguing, the agency maintains that it is a product of nature, not design. Despite these explanations, conspiracy theories persist. Some argue that NASA is downplaying the significance of these anomalies to avoid revealing the truth about life on Mars. Others believe the agency is hiding evidence of advanced alien technology or even ancient ruins. The lack of definitive answers has only fueled the fire, with each new photograph from Mars scrutinized for signs of the extraordinary. What makes these anomalies so compelling is their ability to ignite our imagination. Even as science provides rational explanations, the possibility of discovering something truly groundbreaking keeps us captivated. Whether it's a trick of the eye or a glimpse into a hidden reality, the Mars anomalies remind us of the endless mysteries waiting to be uncovered in the cosmos. As we continue to explore the red planet, we're left to wonder what other secrets might lie buried beneath its dusty surface, waiting to be revealed. Now turning to one of the most tragic chapters in NASA history, we examine the Challenger disaster and the allegations of a cover-up that followed. On January 28, 1986, the Space Shuttle Challenger broke apart just 73 seconds after liftoff, claiming the lives of all 7 crew members. While the disaster shocked the world, it later emerged that NASA may have been aware of critical flaws in the shuttle's design long before the launch. At the heart of the controversy were the O-rings, rubber seals designed to prevent hot gases from escaping the shuttle's solid rocket boosters. Engineers had repeatedly warned that these O-rings could fail in cold temperatures, a concern that was tragically validated on the icy morning of the launch. Despite these warnings, NASA officials pushed forward with the mission, a decision that has since been scrutinized as a catastrophic failure of judgment. Whistleblowers, including engineers from Morton Thiokol, the company responsible for the shuttle's boosters, later revealed that they had urged NASA to delay the launch due to the freezing conditions. Their concerns, however, were reportedly dismissed by higher-ups who were under pressure to maintain the shuttle program's ambitious schedule. This revelation sparked outrage and led to a series of investigations, including the highly publicized Rogers Commission, which concluded that NASA's organizational culture and decision-making processes had played a significant role in the disaster. The Commission's findings exposed a troubling pattern of prioritizing schedules over safety, raising questions about accountability within the agency. While NASA implemented numerous changes to improve safety protocols in the aftermath, the lingering doubts about transparency and leadership have never fully dissipated. Conspiracy theorists argue that the disaster was not just a tragic accident, but a preventable failure that NASA attempted to downplay. The Challenger disaster remains a sobering reminder of the risks inherent in space exploration and the importance of rigorous safety standards. It also serves as a cautionary tale about the consequences of ignoring expert warnings in the pursuit of progress. As we reflect on this dark chapter, we're left to wonder how much has truly changed and what lessons have been learned to prevent such a tragedy from happening again. Now shifting our focus to another heartbreaking chapter in NASA history, we delve into the Columbia disaster and the troubling allegations that followed. On February 1st, 2003, the Space Shuttle Columbia disintegrated during re-entry, tragically ending the lives of all 7 astronauts on board. While the disaster itself was devastating, what came next raised even more questions about NASA's handling of safety and transparency. The investigation revealed that a piece of foam insulation had broken off from the shuttle's external fuel tank during launch, striking the left wing and damaging its thermal protection system. This damage went unnoticed during the mission, but it proved catastrophic during re-entry, as superheated gases penetrated the wing and caused the shuttle to break apart. What made this tragedy even more unsettling was the revelation that NASA engineers had identified the foam strike as a potential risk during the mission, but were unable to convince management to take further action. Whistleblowers later came forward, claiming that NASA had downplayed the risks associated with foam strikes, which had been a recurring issue in previous missions. These insiders argued that the agency had become complacent, treating the foam problem as a minor concern rather than a critical threat to the shuttle's safety. The Columbia Accident Investigation Board, tasked with uncovering the truth, found that NASA's organizational culture had failed to prioritize safety, echoing many of the same issues that had plagued the Challenger disaster 17 years earlier. Adding to the controversy were allegations that NASA mishandled evidence in the aftermath of the disaster. Some critics claimed that key pieces of debris were lost or improperly documented, fueling suspicions of a cover-up. While NASA denied these accusations, the public's trust in the agency was further eroded, with many questioning whether lessons from the Challenger disaster had truly been learned. The Columbia disaster serves as another stark reminder of the dangers of space exploration and the importance of rigorous safety protocols. It also highlights the need for transparency and accountability within organizations tasked with pushing the boundaries of human achievement. As we reflect on this tragedy, we're left to ponder how can we ensure that the sacrifices made by these brave astronauts lead to meaningful change, and what steps must be taken to prevent history from repeating itself. Now turning to a topic shrouded in mystery and intrigue, we explore the claims of a secret space program allegedly run by NASA. Over the years, conspiracy theorists have speculated that NASA, in collaboration with shadowy government entities, has been conducting covert missions and developing advanced technologies far beyond what the public is aware of. These theories suggest that while NASA, public missions focus on exploration and science, a hidden agenda operates behind the scenes, involving classified projects and undisclosed breakthroughs. One of the most persistent claims is that NASA has been working on advanced propulsion systems, such as anti-gravity technology, which could revolutionize space travel. Proponents of these theories point to declassified documents and whistleblower testimonies as evidence, arguing that such technologies have been suppressed to maintain control over global energy and transportation systems. They also allege that NASA has been secretly collaborating with private aerospace companies and military organizations to develop these technologies in undisclosed facilities. NASA, of course, has consistently denied these claims, stating that its missions and research are conducted transparently and in the public interest. The agency maintains that its focus remains on scientific discovery and exploration, with no hidden programs or agendas. However, skeptics argue that the sheer scale of NASA's budget and resources makes it plausible that some projects remain classified, especially those with potential military applications. Adding fuel to the fire are claims of secret missions to the Moon, Mars, and even beyond. Some theorists believe that NASA has already established a presence on these celestial bodies, conducting experiments and gathering data that are kept from the public. They point to anomalies in satellite images and alleged leaks from insiders as proof of these covert activities. While NASA dismisses these claims as baseless, the lack of complete transparency in some areas of its operations continues to fuel speculation. The idea of a shadow government's involvement in space exploration further complicates the narrative. Conspiracy theorists suggest that powerful, unelected entities are directing NASA, a hidden agenda, using space technology to consolidate power and control. These theories often tie into broader narratives about global elites and their alleged manipulation of world events. As we examine these claims, it's important to balance skepticism with an open mind. While there's no concrete evidence to prove the existence of a secret space program, the persistence of these theories highlights the public's fascination with the unknown and the enduring allure of space exploration. Whether fact or fiction, the idea of hidden technologies and covert missions reminds us that the final frontier may hold secrets we have yet to uncover. Now shifting our focus to a discovery that sent shockwaves through the scientific community, we delve into the 1996 announcement of potential fossilized microbes found in a Martian meteorite known as ALH 84001. This meteorite, discovered in Antarctica in 1984, became the center of intense scrutiny when NASA scientists claimed it contained microscopic structures resembling fossilized bacteria. The announcement sparked a global debate, raising profound questions about the possibility of ancient life on Mars and the implications for humanity's understanding of the universe. NASA's approach to this discovery was notably cautious. While the initial findings were presented with excitement, the agency emphasized the need for further research and peer review. Scientists pointed to tiny carbonate globules and mineral formations within the meteor as potential evidence of microbial activity. However, skeptics argued that these structures could have formed through non-biological processes, such as chemical reactions or contamination from Earth. The scientific community remains divided, with some researchers supporting the microbial hypothesis and others dismissing it as inconclusive. Conspiracy theorists, however, saw this as another opportunity to accuse NASA of withholding the truth. They argued that the agency downplayed the significance of the discovery to avoid public panic or to maintain control over the narrative surrounding extraterrestrial life. Some even suggested that NASA had more compelling evidence of life on Mars, but chose to suppress it, fearing the societal and religious implications of such a revelation. These theories gained traction, fueled by the agency's cautious tone and the lack of definitive answers. The debate over ALH 84001 also highlighted the challenges of studying extraterrestrial materials. Scientists must consider the possibility of contamination, the limitations of current technology, and the complexities of interpreting microscopic structures. Despite decades of research, the question of whether the meteorite contains evidence of ancient Martian life remains unresolved. This uncertainty has only deepened the mystery and kept the conspiracy theories alive. As we reflect on this discovery, it's clear that the search for extraterrestrial life is as much about science as it is about imagination. The ALH 84001 meteorite reminds us that the universe is full of surprises, and the answers we seek may lie hidden in the smallest details. Whether or not the structures in this meteorite are proof of ancient life, they have undoubtedly expanded our curiosity and fueled our desire to explore the unknown. And as we continue to search for answers, the possibility of discovering life beyond Earth remains one of the most tantalizing mysteries of our time. Now turning to the Moon, a celestial body that has long captivated humanity with its mysteries, we delve into claims of strange and seemingly artificial structures spotted on its surface. Among the most famous are the so-called shard and tower, anomalies that have sparked intense debate and fueled conspiracy theories about extraterrestrial activity. These structures, captured in photographs taken during lunar missions, appear to defy natural explanations, leading some to believe they are evidence of alien technology or ancient civilizations. NASA, however, has consistently offered scientific explanations for these anomalies. The shard, for instance, is described as a tall, jagged formation that some claim resembles a man-made structure. Scientists argue that it is likely a result of optical illusions caused by the Moon's unique lighting conditions and the angle at which the photographs were taken. Similarly, the tower, a vertical formation that appears to rise sharply from the lunar surface is attributed to natural geological processes such as volcanic activity or the impact of meteorites. These explanations, while plausible, have done little to quell the suspicions of those who believe NASA is hiding the truth. Conspiracy theorists argue that the agency's dismissive stance is part of a broader effort to conceal evidence of extraterrestrial life. They point to the high-resolution images released by NASA, which they claim have been altered or selectively edited to obscure the true nature of these structures. Some even suggest that the moon itself could be a hub of alien activity, with these formations serving as remnants of advanced technology or ancient lunar bases. These theories, though lacking concrete evidence, continue to capture the imagination of those who question the official narrative. The fascination with the moon's mysterious structures also highlights the challenges of interpreting distant images. The moon's surface, with its rugged terrain and lack of atmosphere, can create shadows and reflections that play tricks on the human eye. Pareidolia, the tendency to perceive familiar patterns in random shapes, further complicates the matter, leading people to see faces, buildings, and other forms where none exist. Despite these challenges, the allure of the unknown keeps the debate alive, with each new lunar mission reigniting speculation about what might be hidden on our closest celestial neighbor. As we explore these claims, it's important to balance skepticism with curiosity. While the idea of alien structures on the moon is undeniably thrilling, the scientific explanations provided by NASA offer a grounded perspective. Yet, the persistence of these theories reminds us that the moon, despite being the most studied object in our night sky, still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered. Whether these anomalies are the result of natural processes or something more extraordinary, they continue to inspire wonder and fuel our desire to explore the cosmos. And as we look to the future of lunar exploration, one question remains: what other mysteries might the moon reveal? As we bring this exploration to a close, it's clear that the stories surrounding NASA's alleged cover-ups are as fascinating as they are controversial. From the enduring debates over the Apollo moon landings to the enigmatic anomalies on Mars and the moon, each instance we've examined reveals a delicate balance between skepticism and evidence. While NASA has provided scientific explanations for many of these mysteries, the persistence of conspiracy theories reminds us that the unknown continues to captivate our imaginations. These 25 instances highlight the challenges of interpreting complex data, the power of human curiosity, and the enduring allure of the unexplained. Whether it's the lost Apollo tapes, the Black Knight satellite, or the strange structures on the moon, each story invites us to question, to wonder, and to seek answers. And while some mysteries may remain unsolved, they serve as a testament to humanity's unrelenting desire to explore the cosmos and uncover its secrets. What do you think about these alleged cover-ups? Do you believe there's more to the story, or do you trust the scientific explanations provided? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the mysteries of space, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our next exploration into the unknown. After all, the universe is vast and its secrets are endless. So, as we close this chapter, one question lingers: what else might NASA be hiding?